Hi, I'm Daniel Brown, and I'm the CEO of Myriad Real Estate Group, and today we're going to do a market update for February. So as we get out of the holidays and head into our spring selling season, not much has changed. Our inventory is still extremely low. It's even lower now than at this time last year. So right now we have around 4,000 active homes on the market in all of Greater Phoenix between houses, townhomes, and condos. And as you put in different requirements, that number gets even less. So like, for example, the city of Scottsdale only has 370 homes available for sale. For them to be in a balanced market, they should be closer to like 2,600 homes for sale. So everything that we're seeing is a repeat of last spring. And even with interest rates on the climb, which they popped last week, and we even saw rates with fours in front of it, it is not pushing down buyer demand much. And so we're starting to see bidding wars take place again on pretty much every price point. We, for example, wrote 15 offers between last weekend and this weekend for different buyers, and we've so far walked out with one contract. And so it is hyper competitive regardless of the price range that you're in. And so it's just a repeat of last spring. So bidding wars are going to happen again. I believe that home values are going to continue to climb. And even with increasing interest rates, it is not putting much downward pressure on demand at all. Most of the buyers that we're working with understand that their rates are going to be a little bit higher than they were a couple of weeks ago, but it is not pushing them out of the market. So they are as determined as ever to find a home. And I think that that is going to resonate throughout the market here in Phoenix. Traditionally, this time of year, we do see an increase in listing activity, but unfortunately, we are not. As we get out of the holiday season, a lot of sellers or individuals who want to sell don't want to sell during the holidays, so they wait to list their property. And we're only about 21 days into January, and hopefully we will start to see more inventory hit the market as we get further into our spring selling season. But as it stands in the MLS, there are only about 1,000 homes currently listed as coming soon. So 4,000 active homes in all of Greater Phoenix and another 1,000 that are listed as coming soon. If you are a buyer in this market, pay attention on Thursdays and Fridays. Those tend to be really busy days for listings. If you are looking at coming soon properties, make sure your agents are calling those listing agents ahead of time, because I have seen it's too many times the count where a listing will be coming soon and it never goes active. It sells before it hits the market. We are seeing a lot of offers get accepted sight unseen. So more and more buyers are just submitting offers based on not seeing the property. Now, that may sound scary, but as a buyer, remember you do have your inspection period. So if you get to go see it in person during that inspection period and it's not what you thought, you can still back out of the contract for a full refund of your earnest deposit, unless you're waiving that inspection period, which I would never recommend that you do. If you're a seller in this market, well, kudos to you, because there's going to be a lot of interest in your home. We are seeing, though, in the market, if you list your home too high, it is sitting. So a strategy that I was talking about with my team this morning is for our buyers to maybe start targeting homes that have been on the market for longer than 15 days, because those homes usually are going to be priced too high. If your home is priced accurately, you're going to have multiple offers on it. If you're a seller, still price your home accurately, and hopefully you're working with a talented listing agent that's going to get those people to compete to drive the price up. But what we're seeing in the marketplace is if the home is priced too high, buyers are avoiding looking at it still. So it's very weird that a buyer will, once they're engaged and interested in the home, they will end up overpaying for it or paying too much for the home. But if it's listed too high to start with, they're avoiding it altogether. So what does the future hold? I think that interest rates are going to continue to go up for the foreseeable future. In my previous market update, I was predicting that we would be flirting with 4% by the end of the year. I am probably amending that statement and saying that we are going to be flirting with 4%. We were last week, and I think we will probably actually see interest rates in the 4 maybe by this spring. So I think it's going to happen a lot faster than anybody predicted. But I don't think that that's going to really change demand too much. Inventory is so low that for there to be any sort of real shift, or for sellers to feel it at all, or for our appreciation to really slow, demand would have to just fall off a cliff. And with interest rates rising some, I don't really foresee that being a problem. Most of the lenders we work with, instead of quoting interest rates, are now starting to quote payments. And when they flip that and start quoting a payment, people tend to be okay with the payment number that they're quoted before they hear the interest rate. And so it's super interesting, again, to the dynamics of the way people operate and the way that they think. They are okay with these slightly higher payments when they don't hear what the interest rate is. So I think that trend will continue. I think buyers are going to be super interested in homes as we continue to go into the spring. And I think sellers are going to once again be in the driver's seat and should expect multiple offers on their home and much higher prices as we go forward. So just to recap, if you are a buyer, it's hyper competitive out there. You are going to be facing multiple offers on homes, so make sure to put your best foot forward. I'm going to be doing another video talking about strategies that you can take when making offers. If you're a seller, you are in the driver's seat. Expect a lot of offers and a lot of interest in your home. I even recommend, if you list on a Thursday or Friday, maybe taking a small staycation and leaving town, because it is going to be super active with buyers going through your home. And I do also foresee that interest rates on mortgages are going to continue to climb. Thank you so much. Appreciate you tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And we will see you next month with our March market update.